channel and welcome back to another video. I am first of all going to tell you now, I have decided only to do one upload a week on my main channel now, so they're going to be every Sunday around 9 PM. Hopefully I will get stuff done. I am planning to have a filming week next week when I finish, like, I've not got much work to do. When I say work to do, I mean going to work. Like, I still got loads of uni work to do. That's another thing that doesn't matter. So I'm planning to get loads of films so get some stuff pre-filmed, because the weekend after, when I'm back in Portsmouth, I won't be able to film because it's my birthday, and I doubt I'm going to be able to film what I got for my birthday video on the Sunday and get it up that Sunday because I'm going to be hungover. So we're probably going to have something else that Sunday, but who knows. But anyway, I am here because the day this is going up is, so the day you're watching this is Sunday the 30th of December, which means it's the day before New Year's Eve, which means one thing, we are nearly in 2019, which is absolutely crazy to me because I remember the beginning of 2018 as if it was yesterday. So it's a bit crazy that we are here today. So I'm going to church, saying we are here today to do this now. We are here now going into the 2019. So this video is going to be looking back at 2018 and then my 2019 goals. I don't do New Year's resolutions, so none of these are actually resolutions. These are just what I plan to try and do, which could be put as a resolution, but I know if I make it a resolution, I'm not going to stick to it, so I'm going to try. And it's going to be a goal, and I'm going to look back at it. I'm actually going to write in my planner when I get back to uni, because it's not here, it's in uni. So before we get to 2019 goals, we're going to look at 2018. But first of all, I want to say thank you for all the support this year, because I only started my channel this year, and although we're only 160 subscribers, it's still a lot for me. I didn't expect to even make 10, so thank you for all the support this year, and let's see how well we can get next year. Also, before we get into this video, even though this intro is a bit rambly, please subscribe to my channel, please subscribe to my vlog channel, and please give this a try. Maybe you can give this video a thumbs up, maybe comment down below some of your New Year goals or something that you remember from 2018. It's been a great highlight of the year. And please follow my social medias, which are in the little link in the description. Anyway, I'm going to fall off my bed in a minute. I'm not careful, so I'm going to move. Let's just get into the video, and I hope you enjoy. So I have written down some things in my trusty Harry Potter Gryffindor book, because that's what we do. Also, I have a cold, so bearing in mind I probably sound a bit different. And I'm drinking coffee because I'm so tired and I need to wake myself up today because it's my only day off for the next 5 days. So, wait, 5 days? 4 days. So I'm going to first of all look back at 2018. 2018 has been a big year. Obviously, I was in my first year of uni from the start of 2018. I started in September 2017 and it went into 2018. So it's been a big year and a lot of things are different, and I have a lot more memories from this year than I usually would get from the other years, because usually I'd just be working, so I wouldn't have many memories. So I wouldn't do much because I was a very indoor person before. So the first thing I can say, a big highlight of this year, and if I actually noticed this year, is my confidence grew 10 times from what it was before. I didn't have the confidence at all, and I have to thank uni for this altogether, because going away from home, you're kind of like left on your own to do everything on your own. Left actually having to talk to people on your own and having to make new friends, which for me was a very hard thing because I didn't know how to just talk to people and I hated it. And I did notice, especially in first year, I was very not closed off completely, but I was a bit more like shy and conserved, and the only reason I made friends was through like flatmates or courses. But as time went by, I got more confident and started actually feeling like I wanted to make friends, and I think because I wanted to make friends, it made me more confident to make friends. But the main part of confidence came from one thing, and I talk about it in a lot of things. It is show choir. It is the society I joined in first year, and I was very, very weary about it at first, because everyone knew each other, because I started joining late and everyone knew each other and everyone had their own little group of friends, and I was just me. And I had 2 friends, and then 2 of them just stopped coming after a while. So when they stopped coming, I was like left in a situation where I was like, now I have to make my own friends. Now I have to like, either I make new friends or I don't stop going to show choir altogether. And I was like, I don't want to stop going because I enjoy this. So I continued going to show choir, and as time went by I became more confident, I made more friends there, and I had the confidence to get up on one of the bringing things and actually sing a solo in front of everyone, which is not something I usually would do. And it definitely brought me my confidence up for this term when I auditioned for show choir masters, which I didn't originally didn't get into, but after someone dropping out, they asked me to be part of show masters, which really meant a lot to me, and I was so happy, and I'm so excited to actually be part of this competition. I can't wait for March when it's the time to perform on the stage and actually do a competition. Um, um, but I had also auditioned for a solo in the showcase we recently did and got given a solo, and I wouldn't have had the confidence to get up on that stage and sing a solo if it wasn't for the whole making friends in show choir and actually finding my confidence and kind of finding my home in show choir. I found myself more like feeling like I'm in a home in show choir than just part of a society. I feel like I'm part of a family, and I know it's crazy because it's sad when people leave, and it's like, it really is sad. Like, I've made some good friends about a show choir now, and I'm very glad about it. Another thing at show choir which I will show you, which is also what's made me really happy and a memory of this year, we had an end of year for first year, well my first year, but end of that last year, uni year, we had an end of year meal, and at the end they gave out awards, and I wasn't expecting anything. I was just like, yeah, cool. And then they said my name for an award, and I will never forget it because I nearly cried. It was such a positive thing for me, because for me, I don't think I'm a person who ever wants to talk to. I never thought I would be, it was, and this kind of proved to me that people do want to talk to me. And yeah, so I got given the award for Miss Congeniality, and I was very, very happy with this. It might be a little bit of like full of swearing, but it's still a lot, and I'm going to keep it now for as long as I can, because it is a memory, and it kind of proves to me that people do. I'm actually like someone what people want to talk to me. That's what I am. Another thing, and a very big memory of this year, although in the last few months I've actually let my channel slide, which really, really is not what I wanted, but I've had like so much work and so much going on in my life that I haven't had the time to sit down and film, which I have mentioned in several vlogs and videos as of recently, but I'm trying to get back into it now so that I can upload more for you, because I did miss it, and I did hate myself for letting it like not die, but like go downhill for a bit. So I am trying my hardest. But I started my channel this year, and I have been wanting to start a channel for a good few years, not gonna lie, and every time I nearly started doing it I backed out because I got too scared. I started doing it once. I uploaded one video once, and it was my like an intro video, and it was when I was back at college, and when my college friends found it and I got too embarrassed, I deleted it and said no, I'm not doing it. But this year I boosted my confidence, and I uploaded my first video, and I was like, I'm determined to try and see if this works out. And I started it in end of February, I want to say, so end of February, beginning of March, and I'm not gonna lie, like, considering I've kept it going since then, I'm pretty proud of myself. Not all my friends know I do YouTube. Don't really go to people and say I have a YouTube channel. Like some of my closest friends at uni I haven't told, and I don't really want to tell them. If they find it, they find it. It's just not really what I can do. I get really like shy about it. It's really who I am. So I'm shy about this. It's the fact that I just don't know how they're gonna react, and I don't really want to tell people. I kind of just think if they find it, they find it. If they don't find it, they don't find it. Like, I'm gonna put it on my social media, so you know. But that's another highlight of this year. Another thing, and this is going to sound really weird that this is a highlight of my year, but I've learned from heartbreak and heartache. You know, one thing I have learned from is heartbreak, and it is a weird thing to say it's a highlight, but it really is a highlight, because instead of using it as a bad thing, it's an experience I've had. Both the times I've got heartbroken, it's an experience I have, and I will say the last heartbreak was more of a positive outcome of it compared to the other one. Like, I know I've spoken about this before, but with the first heartbreak I had this year, I spent a whole month and a half crying about it pretty much when I'm at home from uni. That I enjoyed my summer, but all I could think and focus on the back of my head was the whole heartbreak and stuff. And then the second one, I kind of like, we ended things, and then we've remained like best friends since, so it's kind of been a good positive outcome. But I've learned from all of this, because it's made me become a stronger person, more confident in myself, and more learning that I need to love myself more than wanting a man. Like, in the end, I know in about 10 years time I might be with someone, but right now my most important thing to focus on is getting my degree and graduating uni in 2020 or 2021. Haven't quite decided which year I'm leaving uni yet, um, so I think that's one as a massive highlight of it, because I've learned so much from it, and it's never been a bad experience. Like, it's been a good experience in the end, and I can't complain about it. Another thing that I have learned, and not learned, but another highlight and the main highlight of this year is making loads of new friends. I have made so many new friends in the last year. In this 2018, I have made so many more new friends than I did have before I started uni, before this year had happened, and I'm really grateful for it. I've actually also reconnected with some old friends as well, which always one old friend who I hadn't seen in a few years. So it's been a good year, because I've reconnected with some friends and made loads of new ones, and I wouldn't change it as well, because I found new people that I can confide in, new people I can hang out with, have fun with, and without going to uni, I definitely think I wouldn't have done that. So everything is a perk of going to uni. I think this whole year has been a highlight is uni. Not gonna lie, as much as uni is a lot of hard work, the good thing I find about it is that I've actually found myself learning from everything that has happened in my life. Like, everything that's happened this year has been because of uni. I got myself out there. Like, I'm not saying I rate Tinder. I don't know how I feel about Tinder right now, but before, when I was at home, I would have it and I would message people on it. But when it came down to meeting them, I was too scared to meet them, I said no. I went to uni, I went on Tinder and I started talking to people, and I actually met them, wanted to meet them. And it's because I realised that nothing's going to happen if I just sit in my room and not actually meet these people. So I was like, yeah. And it's been, in some ways, an eye-opening situation. So uni has been my highlight of 2018. Before I move on to my 2019 goals, there's a quote that I think I would have put at the beginning of the video before the video even started, that says, everything that's happened to you in this year has made you a complete different person than you were at the beginning of the year, which for me I can relate to, because I am not the same person I was in January this year. I don't feel the same person I was in January this year. I feel like back in January I was still a little shy. I mean, I'm not saying I'm very confident, I'm very out there, I'll just go up to some random person and start talking to them, but in all honesty, I've become a more open, more confident person, and actually wanting to talk to people and trying to talk to people, even if it doesn't come across it. So yeah. Now we're moving on to my 2019 goals. Like I said, these are not resolutions. I do not do resolutions because I do not stick to them ever. I used to do resolutions, and did I ever listen to them? No. My first one is, this is one that's mainly focused to uni. Well, it's not mainly, it definitely is focused to uni. I want to finish second year on a 2-1. I finished my first year under 2-2, and I'm not saying I'm disappointed in that, because that is better than a third, and I thought I was going to get a third. But I don't want to be with a 2-2 this year. This year counts towards my final degree, and if I want to graduate with anything, I want to graduate with a 2-1 at the least. So I need to do well this year. So I'm hoping to graduate with a 2-1, which means all the work I do from January onwards, I need to put my hardest work in and put a complete effort in behind it. I want a 2-1 at the end of uni, second year, and if I don't get it, I will be very disheartened. So that's my plan. Another goal for 2019, some of these goals are actually things that are going to happen early on, and some of them are going to have to wait a while, or they're going to be progress during the whole year. So another one is, I want to have my hair cut at the beginning of the year. I am only saying this as a goal because I get scared to have my hair cut. I've had it cut before, but I kind of want to cut it shorter, but I'm very scared to have it cut shorter. Like, I only want like that much off, but to me that's still a lot, because I'm used to long hair, so it's like, it scares me. But I really want to have it cut because I just feel like I want to change. I want to change for the new year, start the new year right. So yeah. Another goal is to learn to love myself a lot more. Like, I'm not saying I don't. It's taken a long time, but this year's been the year when I have started to really learn to love myself for me, and realise I don't need a man. Because before I went to uni, I was always wondering if something's wrong with me, why haven't I got a guy? And in the past year, I've learned that to love, like, I need to love myself and not find someone to love, but I want to become more confident in myself and more and learn to love myself a lot more than I am. So that's one of my goals. And another one of my goals is to stop overthinking. I can guarantee you I will overthink the littlest thing. If someone stops messaging me after I message them, no matter who they are, I will assume that I've done something wrong because I overthink and I don't think of anything I could have done wrong. And then I almost back it and we were fine. Like, there's been several times when I've had countless times I've nearly got in an argument with my best friend, and I say something and I overthink. I overthink when I think about what's going on in my head. I'll message her, and it'll be just one thing to say hey or say something. She'll take forever to reply, or she'll open it but she won't reply, and I'll go overthink and think, what's going on? Why have I done something wrong? Oh, she hates me. And really, in her head, it's nothing like that. She's either busy, or she just hasn't had the time, or she hasn't had the time to reply because she's busy, or something else is going on. And it's never really something I should overthink. I think I just really want to try to stop overthinking as much as I do, because I overthink about everything. And it really gets in the way, because as soon as I start overthinking, I stop doing anything I'm meant to be doing. I won't focus on uni because I won't be able to focus on anything apart from what's going on. So, there's that. Another goal, and it's a really simple goal, and this is one that's probably very achievable, is to make more memories this year. Coming in 2019, I want to make as many memories as I possibly can with uni friends, with friends from home, with family, and just on my own, and with this channel, I guess. So, like, I want to make more memories with it. I got another good thing is my birthday is like the 12th of January, which is a week after, like a week after New Year's week, which is crazy. And I can't believe it's like a fortnight and Saturday. Well, it'll be a week Saturday after you watch this, but when I'm filming this, it's Thursday, so. And I'm gonna be back in Portsmouth for my birthday, but I've like got so many plans. I'm coming home the day before my birthday for a work late Christmas party, but in my head I'm going to also use it to celebrate me and my best friend's birthday. Then on Saturday morning I'm going to be home with my parents till about 10 in the morning. So my parents burp. Till about 10 in the morning I'm going to be at home with my parents, so I get to open my presents what I have at home with my parents, which will be really good because I didn't get to do this year, and it was a usually tradition we usually do together. And then I'm going to be back in Portsmouth on my birthday, and in the evening I've got a load of friends coming over. And we're going to have some drinks, and it's going to be really chill. We're going to play games, and we drinks, and snacks, and it's going to be so much fun. Then I am planning to go for drinks with another few friends the day after my birthday to have fun and catch up. And then I'm going on a night out for my birthday, so that's a lot of memories I'm planning to make, which is that's only the first week back from being home for Christmas. So I've got a whole year of making more memories, so that's what I'm really excited about. Another one is to work harder on my YouTube channel, because obviously, like I said, I've let my YouTube slide in the last few months and I want to work harder on it. In the summer I worked really hard on it and I was really happy with how it was going and how I was doing. And I knew when I went back to uni it was going to get a bit downhill, because I knew it was second year and it's going to be a lot harder, but I did not know how hard second year was going to be. Watch out for a video for that soon, because I'm going to talk about my second year experience so far, of how I'm finding it compared to first year. It might be the video after this one, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm going to film a video on that this weekend, so. But I just want to work hard on it and feel more proud of it, so that's my plan to try and do over the year. I know in holidays is when I'm going to make the most of the time working hard on it, but I'm going to try and do it a lot harder as well. What about uni? Another goal of mine this year that might not actually happen, because it's less likely to happen out of all things in this goal list. This is one thing that probably won't happen. And it's annoying because I know some of my goals for the year, but I don't think it's going to happen. But it is to redecorate this room that I'm here at home, because I'm not going to lie, I've had this paint on the wall since I was 13, 14, and I love it. I loved it at the time, but I'm really bored of pink. And I'm really bored of like these bright pink walls and the light pink walls. I kind of want to just change it up to like a more neutral colour. I have this colour in wall because I really like it's like a coffee colour, and I really want it because it would be really cute and nice on my walls, like 2 walls that colour and 2 walls like white or something. Just want it to be plain. I don't want it to be anything like extravagant, because I'm getting older. I don't want it. This reminds me of when I was a teenager, and I don't really want teenage walls anymore. I just want to redecorate my room completely, but I think that might have to be a thing that happens once I've actually graduated uni, not this year because it gives me more time to do it. But by that point I want to move out, so who knows. And my last goal for 2019, and this was actually happened really early in 2019, and I say really early, it's happening on the 9th of January, 9th or 10th of January that it's happening. And this is actually happening really early in the term. I think I already just said that in the last clip, but I had to stop because I got a cold. Anyway, it is to get a MacBook. I am planning to get the MacBook Air, which is £800 from Argos. It's the cheapest one out of all MacBooks. It's actually, I think, an older version, but I'm not complaining because it's a MacBook. I have been wanting one for the last 4 or 5 years now, and I feel like I have a laptop that I use to do my coursework on, and it does not work. It just loses memory very quickly, so when I'm trying to do work, it just crashes on me. So I'm giving that one to my dad, so it's not really going to waste. I'm giving it to my dad to use so he can do his work on it and do some stuff on it, what he usually asks me to do. I'm going to teach him how to do it all next week, and I'm going to buy myself a MacBook Air with my loan. I wouldn't be buying it if I didn't have any money coming in later on in that term, but I have a birthday coming in February, I have pay coming in February from working at Tuesday over the Christmas holidays, so I am not complaining at all, and I'm really happy with myself to do this because it's something I've been wanting for so long, and I feel like I've done so many things in the last year that is out of my comfort zone and not something I ever expected myself to do. And it's all what I've wanted to do, not what anyone else has wanted me to do. The whole going to uni was what I wanted to do, and no one expected me to do it. So I feel like I'm treating myself because it's something to say, well done, you've actually pushed yourself a lot harder than you thought. Also, it's my early birthday present to myself. I've been wanting it, so it's happening early, but it's still a goal of mine because it's been a goal of mine for the last 4 years. So anyway, that is the end of my goals for 2019 and my highlights of 2018. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a huge thumbs up. Please comment down below. Please subscribe to this channel, my vlog channel. I am planning to do weekly uni vlogs again after Christmas. I am planning also to start my vlogs up again after around New Year's time. I just taken a break after Vlogmas because I needed a break from vlogging. As much as I wanted to pick up the camera and vlog today when I'm filming this, but I thought no, give myself a break because I'm ill and every time I vlog I seem to want to sneeze, so I'm trying to get myself better. But I do hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you look forward to the vlogs and the videos to hopefully come back. Also, I want to wish you all a wonderful, happy new year. Have a great time. Have a great New Year's Eve, whatever you're planning to do. I am planning to be drinking after work that day. So I do hope you have a great New Year's, and bring on 2019. And I will see you again next Sunday with another video. Bye!